Hi guys, how are you? I hope all you are doing good. Welcome to the Learn Code Easily. So today we will continue with our stack series. So our today's question is score of parenthesis. So here we need to find the score of the parenthesis. So before moving towards our next question, if you haven't accessed the playlist of stack, access it and like the video and subscribe the channel if you like the video. So let's move toward our next question. So here it is given that we have a balanced parenthesis. So first of all इसमें दिया गया है कि ये बैलेंस parenthesis है. So अनबैलेंस का कोई भी दिक्कत नहीं है. ओके सो हम लोग उसका स्कोर कैसे गेट करेंगे. सो यहाँ पर दिया गया है कि अगर अंडर स्कोर इस फॉर्म में आता है क्लोजिंग ब्रेसेस एंड ओपनिंग ब्रेसेस देन इट शुड बी 1 and when we have two braces like this one, if we have two pair of braces like this one, opening braces, closing braces, opening braces, closing braces, then we will take as a a plus b. If we have something inside this, if we have a nested if you have a nested braces, then we need to perform this operation. So what's the meaning of this one? Maybe it's somewhat little bit confusing, so let's make you understand what the question is. Sorry. So here it is given that when you have a closing and only opening braces, then it will be 1. When you have this one, so here it is a AB. So in the question it is given a plus b, means for this one it will be 1, for this one it will be 1, so the answer will become 2. So third is, if you have a nested, means if you have this one, then it will be 2 into what, into the inner part. So here it is given as this one, so 2 into a, that is 2 into what is inner, the value of inner is 1, that is 2. And how the value of 1, because it is given here in the first condition. Okay, so I hope the question is clear. Now how we will solve this? Assume we have this one. Okay, so how we will do? First we will go inside this. If we found this brace, then I will write insert the value of this one, that is 1. Okay, now when I get to know that yes, there is another opening braces, there is another braces inside which we have a digit, then what I will do, I will do 2 into, I will take the inner part of it, so that will be 1. So it will give me 2. Example 3, if we have this one, okay, so I will first traverse this one. When I will get this one, then I will insert 1. Okay, now so this is our stack. This is our stack. So in our stack I will insert this one. First I will insert this one, then I will insert this one. But when I found the closing braces, and in our stack we have opening braces, then I will pop the value from the stack, and instead of this, what I will insert, I will insert 1. Then I will again go further. We have opening braces. I will open the opening braces, then again I will open the opening braces for this one. But as I find the closing braces here, so I will pop it out. Instead of this, I will insert the 1. Okay, now I will again go forward. I will find that yes, we have a digit inside the closing braces, this is the closing braces. So what I will do, I will simply take the value of 1, and instead of 1 I will insert 2, and I will pop this value. And now again I will go, I will see we have closing braces, but we have a digit, so I will pop this one, so this will be 2. Then I will pop this one, this will be 1. Then we have closing braces, then I will pop this one as well. So now now we have this one, like, now after adding I will pop this one, Now when I go at this point, I will again see, okay, it's a closing braces and we have a digit inside this. So what I will do, I will pop this one and take the value and pop this one. 2 into 3, that will give me 6. So here the logic is, if we found int inside braces, pop the value, then do 2 into pop the value of stack last element. So I will do pop the value, that is stack minus 1. So just you need to do follow this one. If we have opening braces, we will append it. If we have opening braces, we will append it. If we have opening braces, we will append it. But when we found the closing braces, when I found the closing braces, then I will pop it out, and instead of this one, I will insert 1. If we have again closing braces, example we have this one. So for this one it isn't, if we again found this one, so I will take this value, okay, 2 into 1, that is 2. So I will pop it out. Now it will be 2. Now we have this opening braces 2 only. We will again see, okay, we have again closing braces, means it's a complete braces. So I will pop, so this will be 2 char, yeah. So I will pop it out and I will take it value, that is 2 into 2, that will give me 4. I hope little bit clear that what we need to do inside the braces. If we have a digit, then I will take the value out and multiply it by 2, simply this one. So let's do our question. So first we will take stack. So example we have this one, we have this one, okay. So we have a stack. So I have taken the example, so a stack of 0. Now I will append the first value in the stack, that is of 0. Then I is equals to 0. Then I will run a loop, or I will run a for loop. It's also okay. You can run the while loop as well. As so what I will check, if the value in the last inserted element is this one, means just see in the stack I have inserted the opening braces, and if my current value is the closing braces, then what I need to do, so here our stack will hold the opening braces. So here I will pop the value, and what we will insert, we will insert the 1. Else if what we will say, if my s of I is the closing braces, and if my current value is the closing braces, and so let's see what we will do here. So assume that we have this one. So instead of this one, I have inserted 1 in the stack. So next we will, so there is a one more condition. If both condition is false, then we will just simply append the value of s, okay. So here assume both conditions are false. So we will now in the stack opening braces will go. Now as I will come here, so this will pop the value and this will insert 1 1. So this is in our stack. So what we will write here is, here we will write, so this logic is contains when we have a nested. So in the stack I will insert this one, then in the stack I will insert this one, but when I will see that my current value is the opening braces and last inserted element in the stack is the closing braces, so I will pop and I will insert 1. Now what I am saying, so what's my current value right now? This opening braces. If my current value is the opening braces and the last inserted element in the stack is digit, so I know that yes, we have a digit and the last inserted element is this one, means we have this one. So if there is a value, that is digit, so what I will do, I will run a loop. Stack of -1 does not equals to, so I need to pop that particular value. So that is a value is equals to value plus int of stack dot pop. So that I have done. Now stack dot pop. Now stack dot append. What I need to append? I need to append that particular value. And if I have popped the value, then I need to multiply by 2. Then I need to insert as str. Yeah, that is it, I think. Let's. So what I have done here is, so now we have a 1. I will come inside this loop. What I have told you is stack of -1. So my stack contains only this one right now. This one. So stack of -1 does not equals to opening braces. It is correct. Now value is equals to value. What I'm popping, stack dot pop. So I will pop 1 and I will make it as an integer. So my value holds 1. Now then I have written stack dot pop. Then it will also pop. What I've done, value is equals to value into 2. Now this will be changed into 2, because why? Because that was inside the inside the braces. That's why I multiplied by 2, and I'm again inserting by changing it to a string 2. I can one, so I do not need to change every time to my. So I can write here as a stack dot pop, then value is equals to value into 2. Then I can directly insert here value 2 हो गया. Now if it is digit, okay, yeah. So I hope you understood. I have inserted 2 here. So now I've changed the string, so it will be 2 only. Now I will traverse our string, I will traverse our array stack, and I will get all the element and I will submit. So first let's try to run and see what will come in the stack. So this is saying this is invalid. Okay, let's try to run it right now. Okay. So stack of I is equals to empty and stack of -1 is digit. Int object has no attribute. Okay, int object is no attribute of so what I can check here is, if my type of stack of -1 is equals to, I think this will be int. I'm also not sure. Let's try to some run. Let's first check what will be the output here. I'm also not sure. So stack of, I'm writing here 2, so that is it equal? I hope so. It should be equal. Okay, it will be false. It will be an int. True. So here I need to write here int. So now let's try to run and see what will be the output here. Value is not defined. Yes, we need to take the value here. So value will be this one, and I'm value will be this one. So let's try to run right now again. So our stack contains only 6 and 6 will be the output, but here we need to pop it we need to go from 1. Yeah, so as you can see we have a 6. So at the end, so why I'm starting from 1, because 0 in element we have already inserted in our stacks. So if you take some another, so here what will be the output? Let's run. So I'm not, this is not the correct output, this is inside our stack, so I'm showing what my stack contains. So this is contains 6, now it is contained 2, and it is contained 1 comma 1. So what I need to do right now here is I need to just traverse my array, traverse my stack. So what you need to do here is, for element in stack, so value plus element, that you need to do only, and you need to return just value. So this will be 12 here, this will be 2 here, and this will be for element in stack, so this will be value 0. Yeah, so let's try to submit. So it has been submitted here. So what I have done here, I have just inserting 1 when we have a, when we are seeing the continuous opening and closing braces. When I am inserting 1, when I have done with inserting 1, then I am writing my code for the logic when 1 is inside the closing and the opening braces. अगर हमारा 1 किसी भी braces के बीच में है, so क्या होगा, अगर तो होगा 2 into 1. सो ये जो मेन लॉजिक है ना, ये जो ए है ये इसके लिए है, जो ये है वो इसके लिए है, ओके। और जो ये है ए बी है द स्कोर ए प्लस बी, यहाँ पर आप अगर देखें तो हमने क्या किया हुआ, वैल्यू इक्वल टू वैल्यू प्लस पॉप. सो अगर हमारी वैल्यू आ जाती है 1, then we have in the stack we have a 2. So what we are doing, we are doing for this one, like when we have a this one and we have a this one, then we have a this one. So first I will insert in our, so our stack will contain 1 comma 1. So I am popping this out, so I am doing value is equal to value plus, so it will first pop 1, then value will contain 1, then I will again pop 1, then value contain 2. Now what I am doing, value is equal to value plus 2, value is equal to value into 2. So stack dot pop will pop this one, and this will become 2 into 2, that will become 4, and that is correct. So I hope you understood, guys. The time complexity is big O of n, because we are inserting one element, वन वी आर इंसर्टिंग. हम एक बार अपने एलिमेंट को इंसर्ट कर रहे हैं स्टैक में, और एक बार अपने एलिमेंट को निकाल रहे हैं. तो जो टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी है दैट इज कम्प्लीटली बिग ऑफ एन, एंड वी आर यूजिंग आवर एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस, दैट इज अवर स्टैक. वी आर यूजिंग अवर एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस एंड दैट्स कॉल्ड स्टैक. सो हम लोग बिग ऑफ एन एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस भी यूज कर रहे हैं. सो ओवरऑल टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी जो होती है वो होती है बिग ऑफ एन time complexity and big O of n space complexity. So I hope this is clear to you. I will meet in the next video with the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.